I'm going to show you a couple of minor 2-5-1 progressions that'll help smooth out your chord playing, and they're very practical as well. You're going to find yourself playing these minor 2-5-1 progressions over and over again in jazz standards. You're looking at a sequence of 3 2-5-1 progressions, one in B flat minor, one in A flat minor, and one in F sharp minor. We're going to play our minor 7 flat 5 chords with the root on the 6th string, dominant 7 chords with the root on the 5th string, and minor 7 and minor 6 chords with the root on the 6th string. I'm going to stick to these 3 chord shapes when I play through the sequence. However, we have some nice options here, so let's go over your chord choices. Minor 7 flat 5 with the root on the 6th string, played with your 2nd finger. That's going to be finger 2, 3, 4, and 1. I'm going to play this dominant 7 shape when I play my dominant 7 chords. Finger 3 on the root, and 2, 4, and 1. Here's another very common dominant 7 shape with the root on the 5th string, this time with your 1st finger playing the root. Finger 1, 3, 1, and 4. So finger 1 is barring a little bit. I'm going to play this minor 7 shape at the end of each little progression. Finger 2 on the root, and then finger 3 is barring the rest of those. And if you like minor 6 chords, they're very nice sounding. That would be finger 2 on the root as well on the 6th string. Finger 2, 1, 3, and 4. Now let's take a look at the sequence. C minor 7 flat 5. So put that root note of the minor 7 flat 5 chord on the C on the 6th string. Moves to an F7, whichever dominant 7 shape you play, place the root on the F on the 5th string. Moving to either B flat minor 6 or B flat minor 7, your choice. Whichever one you choose, place the root on that B flat on the 6th string. That changes to a B flat minor 7 flat 5, so keep that same root note, just change to your minor 7 flat 5 form. And then to an E flat 7, whichever shape you prefer to play, place the root on the E flat on the 5th string. And then A flat minor 6 or A flat minor 7, your choice, place the root on the A flat on the 6th string. A flat and G sharp are the same enharmonically, so keep your root in the same place for the G sharp minor 7 flat 5. Just change to your minor 7 flat 5 shape. C sharp 7, again, whichever dominant 7 shape you want to play, place the root on the C sharp on the 5th string. Moving to your choice of minor type chords on the F sharp on the 6th string. At first, I recommend just playing from one chord to the next. Don't worry about any kind of fingerstyle or strumming pattern just yet. We're practicing our chord switching. Once you're comfortable moving from chord to chord, go ahead and add some kind of fingerstyle or strumming pattern for rhythm. It doesn't really matter, any pattern you like. And if you're playing jazz standards, it's hard to go wrong with just straight quarter notes. 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. Now you're looking at another sequence of 2-5-1 progressions, one in E minor, one in D minor, and one in C minor. This time we're going to play our minor 7 flat 5 chords with the root on the 5th string, dominant 7 chords with the root on the 6th string, and minor 7 and minor 6 chords with the root back on the 5th string. Like I did with the other sequence, I'm going to stick to just 3 shapes when I play through this, but we have some nice options for our final chord in each progression, the minor chord, so let's look at our choices. Minor 7 flat 5 chords with the root on the 5th string. So that's with your 1st finger playing the root, finger 1, 3, 2, and 4. And here's the dominant 7 shape we'll use. 1st finger on the root on the 6th string. So finger 1, 2, 4, and 3. And then here's a minor 7 chord shape that you can use with the root on the 5th string. This is finger 3 on the root, and then 1, 4, and 1. So finger 1 is barring strings 2 through 4. Another very common minor 7 shape with the root on the 5th string, this time with your first finger. Finger 1, 3, 1, and 2. So finger 1 is again barring strings 2 through 4. And I'm going to be using this minor 6 shape when I play through this particular sequence of chords. That's finger 3 on the root, and then 1, 2, and 1. So finger 1 is again barring strings 2 through 4. And now here's the sequence. F sharp minor 7 flat 5, so place that minor 7 flat 5 shape with the root on the F sharp on the 5th string. Moves to a B7, so place your root note of that dominant 7 shape on the B on the 6th string. And then your choice of minor type chords, minor 7 or minor 6. Again, I'm going to play minor 6 with the root on the E on the 5th string. That changes to an E minor 7 flat 5, so keep the same root note, just change your chord form to the minor 7 flat 5. A7, so place the root of your dominant 7 shape on the A on the 6th string. Your choice of minor chords, place the root on the D on the 5th string. That changes to a minor 7 flat 5, keep the same root, just change to the minor 7 flat 5 shape. To your G7, so place the root of your dominant 7 shape on the G on the 6th string. And then your choice of minor chords, minor 7s or minor 6s, with the root on the C on the 5th string. As before, I do recommend just moving from chord to chord before you add any kind of a pattern. Just practice your switching. And then once you're comfortable doing that, add any kind of strumming pattern, any kind of fingerstyle pattern you like. Again, with jazz standards, it's really hard to go wrong with quarter notes. 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. Check out this video for some major 2-5-1 sequences. And check the description for links to strumming patterns, fingerstyle patterns, and jazz chord videos. And for more guitar lessons, music theory, and solo guitar arrangements, please subscribe.